Good afternoon and welcome to July 20th. KR has a fallback from 86 yesterday to 66 today. Yeah, it was a pullback. It got up pretty good this morning. We had a nice high up here, but it wasn't able to hold out the rest of the day. So we're still in nice positive territory. Our exit is still here at the bottom of the EP start, and we did close up. We did get very into the fifth ratio. We were able to maintain price at the fifth ratio or above the third ratio for the next few days. Then we will move a stop to the third ratio and lock in profit before DTE. So in case we have a reversal before DTE. So that's the plan of attack. And let's move on now to that's 66% for KR. So now let's move on to PG. And PG we have it's at 43, and it's closing in. Look, it got as high 141.98 for the day, which is just shy of 142. So it's actually they reached within $1 of the third ratio, but unfortunately we were able to hold it and gave up ground and fell back. It could be a market test to see if we have any new highs out there. Going on now from PG down to Monster at 28, and Monster 28 is did pretty good today in comparison to everyone else. It's doing good. It's got a nice new position here with a nice good strong momentum candle. We'll see what happens next. Then we still have gold. We still have 4 positions out of 7 in positive territory. So here is our gold. And it's like I said, it reached the plateau zone here. I mentioned that even a few videos back that we are in some kind of plateau zone. So we are still here at the entry of 166.20 for a entry stop. And with that said, we have Abbott who came on today as a new arrival. So let's go ahead and take a see what Abbott has gone on to. Abbott triggered and was not able to clear the gantry completely, but we'll be watching it to see if it clears the gantry and they will then move to stop to call. So DBA, let's do a quick review since we only got a couple here. DBA has not yet cleared the gantry, so it's still in the first ratio exit zone. And which is for AT&T. AT&T, remember this is a true. This is AT&T and YELP do not have any stops in place. These are our true test of DTE theory. So we are going to follow these two will be following the exact hard rules of DTE theory. That is no stops between now and their expiration. So YELP, AT&T is expiring in October. So we'll be looking to the October, and that's going to be October 15. So we'll be looking at getting out of this trade October 14, unless provided that we hit a good, healthy ROI in several hundreds to consider that possibility of that exit. And we do, of course, we're looking at also consideration here of the RX 10x in search of 10x. Going on now to YELP. And YELP is the same as I said earlier. YELP is a true DTE strategy. I don't know where the text went. I'm going to look for it. So there we are at, we're going to write this out and see how these two, in comparison to the rest of the field, do by the time it reaches the expiration date come October. That said, we had, we're still the alpha is still in negative territory. As you can see from the opening slide, we are at minus 3.3. There is the calculations. We are minus 185 behind against 33 as a percentage, and we are 3.3 behind. And the SPY, in confirmation, the SPY is here at year to date 6.61, 16.1. Well, that is the conclusion of that. And so let's go on to scanner time. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a good scanner time today. So let's go on to the scanner time. Excuse me, there we are. Okay, so scanner time, here we go. So we're going to do is we're going to start off with our conservative scanner, which is the STO in the up direction. And we change this to the alphas. We do have $1,186 available for trade. Our limitation, our cap limit is 534. So we approximately have are able to have still two positions, providing that we can find anybody who can qualify to join in. So here's Stochastic for the uptrend, and we do have three. There we are. We have three candidates in the uptrend for the alphas. So go ahead and write those down. So this is alphas, and this is the trend, which means that the 10 EMA is going in the right direction. RTX and CVS and XRT. XRT is the ETF representing retail. So let's go ahead and pop a view of RTX to see how that was set up. So this is a good lesson. You run your scanner, you get your results. Then you go to the chart. And in the chart, you determine where are you going to put your entry exit. And here is the entry is going to be the top of this the top of the candle, not top of the wick, top of the candle, because it's so wide. So it's very wide, and you go for the shorter distance between our body to the low, and this is swing low is our stop right there. So that would be that. Then once we have that, we have to go to the next step of the trade. We go now to the trade, and in the trade, we are now looking for the option, and there it is. We have 90 days or more. We have a filter set up, so we don't look at anything that's more than 90 days. All right, now we look at par. We start at par and see what's the spread between the bid ask. Here's 15 cents, and that 15 cents is less than 10%. That's good. We also have now 15, but now we have a budget consideration. Remember, we have the 10 capital, 10% of capital. So we're allowed up to $534, which means that per share is $534. This will be our selection right here at 460, 460, 475. That said, now we'll go ahead and we'll right click, come down to buy custom, and we'll go to stop. And now it pops up on the order ticket and get rid of the staging. And now we're going with one contract. It's a call, and then we change it to market. Come here to market. At market, we now go to GTC. And GTC, we now go to the entry. And I failed to do something. I figured to get the entry. So let's go ahead and hold off. And let's get that entry number first. So our entry number here at the close was 84.80. So our interest is going to be 84.90. 84.90. And now our stop is going to be here at 79.71. So we'll make it 79.70. And now we can go back to that order ticket. Now we can go to the order ticket and go here. And in the order ticket, go ahead and just click in the empty spaces and it automatically populates it for you. Come here and go to the upside. And now our entry here is going to be 84.90. And save it. Now we're going to come here to the exit. And the exit is RTX market in the down direction. And we're going to put in 79.70. And now we have our setup. And now we'll go to confirmation. And in confirmation, we would put in here at the 7/20. This is an STO strategy to the up direction. And it was on the trend, which is the 10 EMA. And then we send the order away. And now we have completed a full order onto the market for RTX coming off the scanner. And the scanner had come RTX with the highest volume right there, 7.9. Well, that is it for today with today's conclusion and today's lesson. From top to bottom, we have entered in a new trade for RTX, and we'll see how that turns out for tomorrow. With that, I say thank you very much for stopping by and checking it out.